Another interesting stock is Carvana Co. Very interesting, gapping up today very nicely. Now perhaps one of the best lessons that we can learn is if the stock is above the rising 200 MA, it tends to move higher in the long run. Let's check how much it gained since lows here. Here to the highs here, wow, 372%. Wow, not bad, isn't it? If the stock is at 27 and now 114. Now I think the reason why it rose is that it broke above this downtrend line. You can actually draw downtrend lines. I really love downtrend lines. And then after that, it is very near the rising 200 MA. Does this hint of support of rise, then it form kind of like a variation of a cup with handle, if you will. This is the handle. Let me draw it. The moment it breaks out, you can actually buy, put a stop loss here and ride it higher. So never discount the power of the cup with handle pattern. And then if you were late to this, you can actually still buy here, buy, put a stop loss for a short trade and even long. And here the stock actually form a triple bottom at the rising 50 MA, a very tradable setup. Bonus is it breaks above a downtrend line. You can actually buy here, triple bottom pattern, put a stop loss, ride it higher. And here is a variation of the cup with height. And here is a variation of the cup and handle pattern as well. Sorry for that just now, my puppies are being naughty. Okay, this is a variation of the cup with handle. You can actually buy here, put a stop loss, and oh, boom, all the way up. So going down, up, down, up. This is the characteristics of stocks that usually have a lot of resistance overhead. Today, it has gapped up, and let's analyze it first before we go into the long-term charts. This area will be a support area. So even if it goes down, it's a very viable area. We are in a kind of up and down uptrend. Rising 200 MA tells you dips are viable. Now let's deal with the weekly chart. You can see that the stock actually bottom here. Very long saucer type of bottom. Go up. The dips are viable because we already have a bullish cross in the weekly chart. Went up, drop, very viable, found support at the 20 MA, went up, dip to here, viable, right, because we are above the rising 20 MA, 50 MA, dips and breakouts are viable. Now, it may have some problem as it reaches around this area, because this is a resistance area, although it's up by 300%, the drop here is tremendous from 300 over to, wow, $2. Crazy, man. How low is it? 4, 3, over $3. That means it lost like, what, 99% of the stock's value. So I do not expect it to go straight away up, but maybe go up and down again as it absorbs the supply here. But since we're in an uptrend, most likely dips are viable. Now you can see 4 stages of the market here. Stage 1 basing, stage 2 uptrend where breakouts and dips are viable, and this is a market top. And then the stage 4 downtrend. Clues is when it dropped below the 20 MA, 50 MA, below the 20 MA, declining 20 MA. Never ever buy stocks because they are in the stage 4 downtrend. Here we have 2 bottoming tails set up. Usually you can buy here, put a stop loss and ride it higher. So the best times to buy are when it's above 20 MA and 50 MA. So you can see how the stock went all the way up. Wow, this is like a mountain base. Stage 2, stage 3, market top, stage 4. So you always buy when it's above the rising weekly 20 MA. If we zoom out to the monthly chart, we can see that here's basing, stage 2 is where you buy the stock, play with it, but a very good clue of it going to fall down is the monthly topping tail. So who says that monthly topping tail, monthly candlestick patterns are not useful? So that's why it dropped. Here we have the stock going back above the 20 MA, means it's bullish. It's in a monthly uptrend now. Here is a bottoming tail, signaling it does not want to go lower. So I usually like to take the tail, the lows. If stock manages to stay above the lows of this bottoming tail, most likely it will continue to go higher, make higher highs and higher lows. So at this moment, stay bullish on the stock. You might need to see a few days to see what it might do. Maybe trade sideways, even if down to this area, but above this support area, then it's still viable, and we should continue to be bullish on it longer term and in mid-term. So I hope this analysis helps you, and I'll see you in the next one.